23 September 2023, we will read something and have one of the consequences of things we requested. The last movement we had was 21 Wednesday, I think. We offered the accountability, considering that we had no support, and conquered the goals supposed to be achieved. 23 Saturday, CGQ MOUTINHO, cornered by institutional violence and crimes, uncovered the view of empty reasons to present lapses, the cognitive gap in all things made against this effort, very planned, structured, with hierarchical levels at the pattern, crossed with interest, hanging another hierarchical level as continuity of crimes by covered arguments and elements generally against the crime, including the plea bargain, not here modified when touched, some of authorities related with the organized crime. Uncover the view of empty reasons to present lapses or gap at this independent effort, which could allow insertion of misconcept or cognitive bias. So we present the gap that could exist, and we have the question: is the gap made by the effort or by the interference at the effort? And this was used as liquidity trap, which is a financial model, and worked. Adapted to the context. We use this financial model adapted to the context because kind of the criminal behavior is standardizing. And the science kind of will, do things properly. And institutional crime covered by frauds and fake data will be unveiled, or was supposed to be unveiled, and be unveiled as something very structured, systematically made, with hierarchical ties, connection, clandestine levels of communication, parallel interests and goals, and it's for sure the integration of parallel organization, parallel system, right? And running at, for instance, your electoral process will present parallel results, since has the prevalence as domain to present the result, right? Vagabonds. And we, on 25, considering that things probably won't gonna change except if you have the order against this criminal organization, a systemic crime from Brazil, with peers linked and emblazing act since the last G20 summit. Present theory of crimes, and this is complained theory of crime 1, 2, and 3 to the International Criminal Court or any other that has interest against the systemic crime and institutional corruption and misuse of power, because corruption is always illegal. Requesting to have institutional dialogue with the antitrust justice, USA and Europe, because seems that hurt things that belongs to this arena as cognitive interest against the trust, the collinear in global scale, collinear in corruption, and requesting to apply all consequences affordable in each type of cognition about crimes, state crimes at the International Criminal Court, the trust at the antitrust justice, the economic espionage and all others, and the judicial power able to do the decision against the organized crime, which implies not be linked with the organized crime. And those crimes are based on corruption and misuse at power at the chair level. Now, my dear vagabonds, you check something. You consider that can make a lot of things against everyone, everybody, by the misuse of things you do at the department or your corporation. And this going on and on and on, kind of you renew the purpose as keep something illegal against the right to complain all things against this illegal thing made. But this is something planned with ties, solitary. We charge this. And you know, the kind of situation we have, and it's no surprise, it's that the crimes observed that the three groups of accusation, the corruption, the functional corruption, the international corruption, until have the trust as the fourth accusation, will now be clustered in a directory at the Interpol, which is the counterfeit. Because you must fake all things, records, decision, hiring process, contracts, all things to keep the illicit movement you are doing. The consequence and natural causality from this is that plan a crime is a crime. So you have an extra problem, which is the counterfeit directory, unfortunately notoriously proven, and the planning criminal activity inside departments and corporations by the Thai criminality. A great weekend you will have until Monday. I hope that you all got sent to jail, and after the dismiss, to do not have stinks at the institutional organization you belong. And the paycheck helps a lot, but you know, reciprocity. We expect the entire covered by the warranty as 38 trillion, projecting a warranty as 39 trillion by the insistence you have, considering all values and financial penalties requested by me. The justice has no interest on it but me. And if it doesn't work as financial penalty as itself, work it to expose your systematic behavior, because the financial penalty got raised according with your dishonesty level. And the model show it that you are, my dear criminal offenders, really at the bottom in the deep seas. See? And you are treasonous with your peers too. When you are here unveiled and transfer the guilt to them, but the guiltiness belongs to you. It's a condition of your personality, which is the criminal in them. Right? Great weekend, Saturday. Have a great